Winning! Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on dreaming about your ancestors. Ooh, this is a good one, family. This is a good one. Dreaming about your ancestors. Ooh. This is a good one because there's a strange phenomenon that occurs after you set up your ancestor altar. In about 3 weeks to 2 months, you're going to have this dream of grandeur about your ancestors. You know, when I first set up my ancestor altar, I had a dream about my father 2 weeks later. And it was really weird. And in the dream, I couldn't understand what he was saying. And mind you, I never dreamed about my father. We really weren't close like that for me to be thinking about him on a subconscious level, for me to have a dream about him. And in my dream, he just kept doing this. Just kept talking to me. And I was like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And for like a week, I was thinking like, man, what was my pops trying to tell me? And out of the blue, me and my wife was going to the grocery store, and I seen the date my father's twin brother died and his initial on the license plate of the car in front of me. And then I started to recollect about my dream, and my father was mouthing to me, put my brother Wilbur on your altar, over and over. Over and over, he kept saying that. And when I seen that, I was like, whoa, my pops was trying to tell me to put his brother on the altar. So I got a picture of my Uncle Wilbur and put him on my altar, and I didn't have a dream about my father again. So, you know, years later I did, but, you know, one thing about the spiritual world is you're not going to keep getting the same message over and over. Once you get the message, they're going to stop coming to you, telling you the same thing. So when you get a message, when you don't hear back, that more than likely means you got the message. You know, one thing about setting up your ancestor altar, if you love your transition ancestors, you want to see them again, you want to make sure they're doing well, set you up an ancestor altar, and I assure you, they'll come to you in your dreams. Not just me, my wife, and others people of my spiritual dream team have had the same strange phenomena occur. You know, you may see your ancestors and they're having a big old party. You come into the room, they're like, hey, Chris, hey, how you doing? They having a big old party, having a good old time. Everybody's doing well, you know. But you may have an instance where no one in their bloodline is taking care of your ancestors, and they may be down and out. But then you have another dream later when they're doing well because you've been burning ancestor money, sending them well wishes, all the things that you do to take care of your ancestors. That's just them letting you know, hey, I appreciate everything you're doing. We're here winning, we're partying, we're having a good time, and we appreciate you. There may be, now all the dreams aren't always going to be hunky-dory like that, and yet they're having fun. They may be coming to you trying to tell you a message. You know, sometimes your ancestors may be showing you something red, or a red car, or whatever, you name it. They may be showing you something. You really want to be mindful of the colors and what it is they're showing you, and write it down when you wake up. Normally, if you don't write your dreams down within the first 2 to 5 minutes when you wake up, you may forget them. You may forget them. And they're always trying to get messages through to you all the time. And you pick up on those messages when you're aware that messages are trying to get through to you. Your ancestors, higher divine spiritual guides, your higher self, the universe, are bombarding you with messages all the time, every day, all day. But it's up to you to be able to be receptive to whatever message they're trying to give you. You're not going to find it if you're not looking for it. So that's why it's always good to stay in what I call the spiritual moment. And I define the spiritual moment as not just doing spiritual practices, but you being a spiritual being all day, every day. When you're aware of it like that, everything, you're going to decipher everything coming your way. You're going to be looking at your gas receipts. You're going to be looking at the gas pump. You're going to be looking at the clock. You're going to be looking and listening to everything that's coming to your earthly reality, because someone and something is always trying to get messages through to you, family. It's just as simple as that. So I made this video because I'm getting a lot of questions about my ancestors coming to me in my dreams. What does it mean? And for you out there who've reached out to me and asked me about this question, that's what it means. Your ancestor appreciates you. They love you. They just want to give you a message letting you know, hey, keep doing what you're doing. And when they come to you in your dreams, you see them doing good. I don't know about you, but I don't know how you can stop taking care of someone when they're showing you that you're winning, they appreciate you. You're not only taking care of your ancestors, you're taking care of yourself too. Because there's a version of yourself that's in a low place right now. Everything is balanced. There's duality in everything. There's an aspect of yourself in a lower dimension right now that needs help. So when you're praying to your ancestors, when you're burning ancestors' money to your ancestors, make sure you call out your name too. Okay? You can also set yourself up for success. So when you do transition, you're going to have so much spiritual guap on hand. Unfortunately, if no one's going to take care of you, you're already taking care of yourself. That's what I do. I burn money in my own name in advance. So when I do transition, if no one decides to take care of me, I already have a treasure trove of spiritual victuals out there waiting on me. You know what I mean? Now, unfortunately, a lot of us couldn't set ourselves up for success when we spiraled into this earthly reality. But now that you know that you can take care of yourself after you transition, what's stopping you? I don't know about you, but if someone say, hey, Chris, you can set yourself up for success when you transition, I'm going to do it. So I'm imploring you all to do the same. So hopefully you got some Jews on this video. If you want to support me, you can go out to Amazon.com, pick up any one of my 5 books, The Enlightened Talk, Poverty Consciousness, Wealth Consciousness, Dissolving Your Limitations, and Consciousness Equals Choice. They're great books to read. They're great books to read. Let me tell you something, family. You know, I was forced to read a lot when I was younger. My mom made me read a lot, and I was in advanced placement classes, so I had to read at least 3 to 6 books a year. And most of those books sucked. I'm going to just be honest with you. So I write books that don't suck, and I write books that you really get something out of. It's going to add a different layer to your consciousness. It's going to expand the boundaries of your preconceived programming, family. It's just as simple as that. It's going to give you a little bit extra so you can really win out here. So if you want to win, you want to reconstruct the tapestry of your reality and start living the life that you want to live, go out there and support my books. It's just as simple as that. The choice is and always has been yours. So on that note, family, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. You already know what I'm doing. I'm out here winning.